So we're back, people. Sorry for that. This is episode 172, continuation. If you guys are hearing us, there's a two-parter. For some reason, there was some issues with the goddamn Spreaker. I wasn't signed in, so they wasn't letting me. But
now we got the right amount.
Now we're good. We're golden. We're not no more 15-minute podcasts. That's back in the days. That was like 4 years ago. And yeah, shout outs to us. We had an anniversary. So me and my brother here, I think we toasted, just talking shit to each other, saying happy birthday to each other. So yeah, Chuleta Brothers is 4 years, January 18th. So congratulations to us. And to you guys for listening to us and like staying with us. We appreciate it.
I'll go get a beer just for that.
Go ahead, Papa. So I'm trying to remember my frame of thought, where the fuck I was at. Hit you with the click clack. Get your wig pushed back, bitch. Goddamn. No rhyming skills. So I think I left off. So I landed out here. So that was Saturday. I went to go get Poppy's Pizza, 181st in St. Nick. The one shit now that they have is that back in the days when you wanted pizza, now they have, you want jumbo slice or you want regular slice. So they have jumbo slice.
This is brought to you by Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen. Spelled.
Yo.
Tap the mic.
I think you could record this, Lee.
Mm-hmm.
On your end, because there's a button. If you look at the bottom,
I could record it.
I think we could record and put him on YouTube.
Oh, let's try that next time.
Yeah.
I gotta get the file. So yeah, we'll definitely do that for the
next week. The beginning of our 4th year, we might have video for you guys, video content.
Yeah, it only took us 4 years.
Yeah. You might see my kitchen, because that's where my studio's at, over here in Cliffside Park, Chicago. But I am going to take a little swig for the 4-year anniversary of the podcast.
Salute.
Salute. I know we are going to talk about our week, how's it gone, but most of the pod we're going to talk about memories that we've had with you fans, you guys who interact with us and DM us. Lee was in New York for a special occasion. It's up to him if he wants to get into it, but whoever's close to him, we know why. So we salute. We got his back.
Thank you, brother.
To another close friend of ours, family, brother. Our prayers are out to you and the fam too. I don't want to put his business out there like that either.
What are we talking about? My cousin Rich?
Yeah.
No, but it's already RIP.
Yeah. So I just didn't want to put it out there like that. But,
yeah.
RIP to Rich and his wife. I know she's taking it hard.
Yeah.
But we're going to continue on how whatnot.
It's
get into our little brunch. That's my second brunch ever in life, bro.
Excusez-moi. Yeah, so after I had Poppy's Pizza, went back to my aunt's, and then from there I went to when I was in my aunt's house, man, my contact was fucking with me. So I was like, let me go to like Target or Rite Aid uptown. So I started walking towards Rite Aid. So I found a bodega, and I'm like, oh shit, I actually got Solution. So I buy Solution. Of course, there's a crackhead there trying to sell. He's trying to sell Tommy Hilfiger fitted sheets for the bed, but he's putting it in an end stand. So people, we used to work in Walgreens. End stand is where they have like the promotional stuff. Like basically, if you're gonna walk down the aisle, that middle shelves that has all the things on special, that's an end stand. So this guy was trying to sell it to him. Then the Indian guy was like, yo, get out of here. So I'm just there paying for my contacts. Then the Indian guy, let me see. So then the guy starts trying to talk to me. So I'm like, what the fuck? So he's like, yo, you know me, man. It's Tony. I don't remember him, but I'm like, like sometimes like when you haven't been in the hood for a while, like there's people who look familiar. He looked kind of familiar because he was telling me, yo, I'm going to try to get him. So I was like, yo, man, that's the like shit you encounter, man, that you laugh uptown. Got my contact solution, went back to my aunt's house, and then I went to go visit my girl. She was with her family uptown at 189. I know that was Saturday. When I walked out, because people were asking me, yo, is it cold? When I walked from my sister's house to 182nd, cold, but not too bad. I was good. When I started walking back, I was like, damn, it's getting a little brick. Like walking down the bridge apartments, it's always windy around there.
Oh, man, yeah.
So then I took a cab over there, chilled for like an hour. It was just me. It was all like women, pretty much. Then I think Yanni's sister came later on. Chilled there for like an hour. Then I went to go hang out with my sister. And then from there, we pretty much started watching the Peacemaker, which we'll get into. So me and her pretty much binged that. Then we watched some of the UFC, which we'll get into when we get into sports. That was it. Then came Sunday. Sunday, got up early. My plan was to try to go to church before I met with the fellas in Jersey. Richie came uptown early, so me and him bounced. We took a cab to Jersey. It felt good. It felt weird crossing over when I'm like seeing stuff like the modern and all that shit. And then we were on Cliffside, so then we got out. The church was closed. Then I called Albert like 11:15. I'm like, yo, you dressed? You got your panties on? So he was like, nah, it's all good. So we went upstairs to go visit Elena and like see him, his wifey, Walda, and Cookie Monster. But that was it, man. Like, so we just went upstairs. We went to chill with them, and then that was it, man. So you could take a little bit from there.
Oh yeah, then like you said, we were watching some Netflix comedy shit, catching up, waiting for your sister and your daughter to come through, and Yanni. Also, we were waiting for J-Lo and his wife, Yanni Lengling, for they could come through because we were all going to go to that brunch. And then the brunch was only until 3 o'clock, but we got there at 1. I've never drank so many mimosas in my life. I guess I was greedy. I was trying to pound them back because we only had like an hour and a half of drinking. So I was like, you know what? As soon as he poured the drinks, I was pounding them back. I was like, dude, I need more. The waiter was on point.
Yeah.
Like I said, that was my second brunch ever in life. Because the first one was in the Bronx with you guys also.
Oh, yeah. For Yanni's birthday.
Yeah.
So Al only does brunch in the month of January, people. Don't try to make plans with him in February or March.
You know what? I think I'm going to go again next month because I actually like that burger. That burger was fucking slamming.
You can't go wrong with the brunches, man, because people could say, yo, you were drinking mimosas. Yo, I was nice leaving that place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all nice. We all, like, and it's weird because at first, everybody had different plans, and I'm like, fuck. The whole plan was we're going to take Al. I think I hit up your brother. So let's take Al for his birthday. We're going to come with our ladies. So I thought at first it would be 6. Then it just turned into a bigger. And I'm like, man, I hope they're able to accommodate. But everything worked out. I know we first got there. We sat down. Everybody's kind of relatively quiet. Everybody was like chilled. You know, like, hey, how you been? How you like Florida? How's it feel to be back? Yo, after a few drinks, everybody was high-fiving. We were talking about eyelashes.
Oh, my God. That was fucking crazy, man. We went from, like you said, being quiet to, I think, I don't know if we were the loudest table because in there was kind of loud already. But I know they were looking at us like, yo, man, that's how Spanish people do at brunch.
Yeah.
Just lucky we didn't go to like a Mama Juana brunch.
Yeah, luckily we didn't have a hookah. Yeah.
Yo, on an Edgewater, I know they got the brunch, and I'm like, imagine we would have gone there.
Yeah, no, it was cool, man. They have like a la carte. You order what you want. I I think everybody was happy with the food, more or less.
Yeah, so
Albert got the Hangover Burger, which is the burger with the egg.
whew, that burger came with bacon, cheddar, cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, caramelized onions.
God damn.
I forget what sauce they got. And a sunny side up egg with fries on the side. Holy shit. You don't need anything else.
Yeah, so we had that, and then we also what else did we do? We had appetizers, which there was like 2 things of guac.
Who had the appetizer?
I had a little bit.
Talking about your sister and your daughter.
Yeah, my sister, my daughter. They ordered guac and truffle fries. They ordered 2 guacs for the table. That went pretty quick. Then they ordered truffle fries, but left it on their side of the table. And then we all got little pieces that were left.
I know. After we got our food, I didn't even know what the guacamole go. Because I was like, yo, I should have put some of this on the burger. It would have been perfect.
Yeah, no, man. Everything was cool, man. We had a good time. Shout outs to Mandy. Shout outs to the owner of Sedona in Cliffside Park. If you guys want to go to like a good place for good food, good beer, definitely good beer. They have like a big range. It was like my first time I went to Sedona and I didn't have a beer. I wanted to get a beer at the end, but we were leaving already to go to Al's brother's house. So I was like, it makes no point because we had like unlimited mimosas, but I just wanted to try one new beer. But nah, man.
Shout out to Vindy. He did hook us up with a shot of some.
It was you call it green tea, which was Jameson. Yeah, Jameson, the green part. I don't know what he used for the tea. I think he used like a lime juice or some shit.
Shout out to him for that. I want to give a special shout out to my brother Lee, Rich, and Marty, because I was trying to help him pay the bill, but of course they didn't want me to pay the thing.
It's your birthday, Papa.
Yeah, it don't mean much. It was a lot of us in there, so
Nah.
extra credit card would have been helpful, but
Not surprisingly, the bill was not that crazy, and I didn't look like I gotta feel. I'm like, I wonder if they even charge us on the desserts and stuff because it was like a really good price. But nah, man, we just for me, I wanted to be with everyone, just see everyone. I was happy that we all had a nice time. Like I said, we first were quiet. After a while, we kept cracking jokes. One of the jokes was about eyelashes. So this is like a little, hopefully it is a fact. If not, you guys are probably still going to crack up. But the fact, this was the fun fact that was taught to us. Why women wear like those fake eyelashes.
Back in the days.
Back in the days.
Why prostitutes?
Well, yeah, so then Albert gave it up. So we were making fun because I think Yanni had eyelashes. And they were saying, the reason that was invented was because they were windshield wipers for sperm back in the day. So I think they were made for prostitutes. Supposedly, if guys wanted to come in their eye, it wouldn't get in their eye. It would just block it.
I learned that day. I never thought I'd learn something new, and I did.
Yeah, so we were fucking cracking up the whole time. So everything with every joke, we kept saying something with the eyelashes. And then we just... what happened was too, Santi and J-Lo stood behind. They were drinking their house. We were talking shit with them back to back. And then Richie and Al will fucking have me laughing the whole brunch.
You mean me and my father? Rich was my father that day.
Yeah, so so Albert kept joking around to the waiter. Yo, that's my dad. And then he was saying like, yo, my dad don't come see me. Why you left mom's? And the kid was like, yo, he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do.
Oh, man.
Yo, it was so funny, man.
I was like, yeah, man, that's my dad, man.
Yeah.
He left my mom.
Yo, man, it was funny. We were cracking up. So that they were doing that the whole time. Nah, man, we had such a good time. I know at one point, I think I took it all in. I just was like, man, I miss this because, that's the one thing is like we're out here. It's good, but we do miss I miss the people. I miss like even just going to Sedona. Like like the restaurant. I don't have like, for me that's my Cheers. I don't have a Cheers out here. I think prior to Sedona, we probably used to go to Beer Spot, but now it's like Sedona's the place. So, yeah, I was like, man. So we had such a good time. I just know I took it in. I was happy to see your girl came out. Congratulations to her with a new gig soon. So, I think for me, I felt like everybody kind of needed it. I know, like with Yanalyn, they're stressing with the wedding. I know my girl needed it too. I know my sister. It was a hard week for us with my mom's stuff, my daughters. Like it was good to, like I said, we first started out. Once a few mimosas are coming in, we were all good.
He was making them stronger because you could taste the vodka.
Yeah.
After the first one was straight up juice. And
yeah. But that, yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, I made my own special mix." I was like, "All right." Then I was tasting vodka. I was like, "Holy shit!" And I kept telling him, "Yo, leave the picture. Mindy's not gonna get mad at you. Leave it."
Yeah.
Tell him, "Nah, man, he just wants to keep track." I was like, "Oh, it's understandable, but I don't think he's gonna get mad at you if you ask him that I was the one asking you to leave." But he never came back. But every time I looked at him and I showed him my empty cup, he came around. So I was happy. I must have had at least 7 glasses of that.
I was right there with you when you were drinking. I was pretty much right there. Yeah, no, they were good, man. They were delicious. Like my cousin Junior was saying, we had a whole bunch of them. We were all good, and then we went to Santi Sensation's house. Went upstairs, chilling. Then we were bugging out, and I think the first shit that Richie said was calling this guy, what is it, a diver? A scuba diver. He kept calling J-Lo scuba diver because of his tight pants.
Tight ass jeans.
Yeah, so we were cracking up at that, and what else, man? Like, yeah, we then I think like that. Then after that was a lot of us. I think later on, Yanni's cousin came, Nelly, with her baby, with baby Paris.
Right.
Baby Elena came as well. She joined us later on.
Yeah, but the crazy part is that the whole plan was to go to brunch and then watch the game.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, we watched a little bit of the first game, but we didn't watch none of the second game.
To be honest, I really I just wanted to chill with you guys. I wanted to watch the games, but I knew we were the girls. I think if our teams were in it, then yeah, but
we didn't even get Luigi's.
Yeah, we didn't even get Luigi's. At one point, I think, did he have Luigi's before? Because I think I saw like some type of pizza or like mozzarella sticks when we got there. So, I don't know. Like I was thinking at one point, but I was so full from Sedona that I was just like, I'm good. I don't need to eat. Like I wasn't hungry. All I know is that I was thinking Luigi's maybe later. I was like, maybe I'll have Luigi's later. I really just wanted the mozzarella sticks because I had pizza for 181st. My pizza craving was pretty much okay. But then Raquel, I don't know, like the usual, because like I said, was more people came. She just started cutting a whole bunch of steaks, and she started chefing it up. She did her famous, I think when we visit the meal, when I visit from Florida to Jersey, I'm in the house, she does filet mignon tacos.
Oh, that's right, because last time you came over.
Last time, bro. Yeah.
I didn't even get to make one, but I was tasting the meat was good.
Yeah, the meat was good. So, she chefed it up for like a lot of us. It probably was like maybe 12, 13 people in the house.
I knew your daughter was waiting for it again. I could see it in your daughter's eyes.
Yeah. And then Baronsky came. Shout outs to Baron.
Yeah, that surprised me.
I know somebody knocked on the door, and Yanni had told me, yo, my cousin Nelly's coming. When she comes, like, help me go downstairs so we can help her with the baby. And I was like, yeah. So the door knocks. So I think I go downstairs and I see Mickey, Baron with the Mickey hat. And I was like, oh shit. I was surprised he came. He was coming up the stairs.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was happy to see him because I haven't seen
Baron. Me too. I haven't seen Baron.
I haven't seen Baron since the last time he came to watch football games.
Are you serious?
Baron don't come over to see the baby. That's why I told him that day. I was like, yo, nigga, I'm mad at you. You live here in Jersey. You don't even come up to see the baby. He goes, yo, you don't invite. I was like, what? I don't need to invite you. You can just come over. So he was trying to put that twist on. I was like, bro, you know you don't need an invite to come to the house.
Yeah. Say, Baronski, if you're listening, stop by the crib, man. But nah, it was great. It was great to see him. I was surprised he came. Then that's it, man. Like, we all chill. We all had a good time cracking jokes. Like I said, I miss all that stuff. Cracking jokes in the kitchen.
Yeah.
It was just a good time. It was like kind of remind me of last time I was there. But last time we went harder drinking. This was on a Sunday, so we all had to work.
I just imagine if it was a Saturday.
But to be honest, I think towards the end I must have drank mad water. I was a little nice, like when I got to my sister's house, because I was like, man, I'm gonna be scared to get in that car, because usually the cars fuck me up. Yeah. But thank God I drank a lot of water towards the end, and I was ready to go. So I think it worked out good, because your brother had to go to work, so he was like at 8 o'clock. He wanted to get rid of everybody. I think we left like at 8:40.
No, I think we left before, a little bit before. Yeah, probably like around 8:30 around there.
Yeah, because my sister left early with my daughter. And then I was looking at the clock. I'm like, by like 8:30, 8:40, I'm going to leave. And then I think I told you, I want to be out. And I think we started leaving. And I'm surprised J-Lo left. I thought they were going to stay till late. But we didn't know it was snowing. It came out. And I was like, damn. I'm like, I didn't get snow this year, but I actually did. So I was able to see some snow. Yeah, we went home. They dropped me off in Uptown. Yanni actually still with me. Then my sister, when we got Uptown, we ordered Floriditas and shit. I had a steak sandwich. That shit was slamming. And that was it, man. Like, I watched TV for a little bit. We knocked out. And then Monday I had to work. My girl left. Monday I just chilled. Took it easy. My daughter's man came, Carlos. He came by, so I just got to chill with him a little bit. We watching the Avengers, the last one, and then we started watching Def Comedy Jam.
Okay.
And then that was it, man. We did that, and then Tuesday was the 1 year anniversary. My mom passed, which was crazy. So it's been like a hard month. Like, it's been like a weird month. And even when I was out there, it was a little bit weird. But yeah, Tuesday came around. We went to the cemetery. That was the coldest day. Out of all my days that was cold, it was that Tuesday for some reason. I guess because of cemetery, it was really cold. And we were outside for a long time. So that was Tuesday. Then we went to eat. Then we came uptown. We went to the church. We had like a little misa thing. I saw Richie really quick. And that was it, man. It went by so fast. And then Wednesday came around. And when Wednesday came around, it was time to fly. And we had planned to do a podcast yesterday. The original plan was I was going to get here and then do a podcast with Al. But what I'll do is I'll do a Chuleta smack. I got 2 Chuleta smacks. I'll do one, which is for me, which I'll explain what happened and the reason we didn't do the podcast yesterday. But other than that, man, like I said, everything was great, man. I wish I had more time. That was the only thing, was like I wish I had more time to chill with you. I was thinking maybe going Monday after work, but since I was chilling with my daughter and then her man was coming over, I didn't want to take away time from them. We're having
fun. Time flies, man. When you don't have time for everything.
Yeah, and I didn't want to do like last time. Last time I came in October, I was out a lot, so I didn't really get the chance to chill with my sister. I wanted to chill with my sister. That's why Saturday I stood uptown. And I didn't want to do too much. But nah, it was good, man. I had a great time. It was great seeing everybody, man. Just catching up. All love. We all had a good time Sunday. And then that was it, man. Then back to our normal lives. We lived it up Sunday, then back to our normal lives. And special guest in the building, baby Elena. Hi, Elena. She's so adorable. It's probably getting... You got like an hour and a half before bedtime.
Yeah, I know. We got about to put her in bed soon.
Yeah.
Wanted to make an appearance.
Want to see the little bear? Look at the little bear.
What's a little papa?
Look at the little bear. What's her favorite color so far?
I think it's red.
Red, yeah. Yeah, red is usually.
Red color.
Yeah, but
Definitely good, man. It was definitely a good time seeing you and Yanni and me and Rich, because I haven't seen Rich in a minute. Adi and your daughter. Even J-Lo. I haven't seen J-Lo since last time when we stayed in Santi's house. When he GPS how to get to Sedona from Santi's house.
yeah.
But yeah, definitely a good time. The donut, I wish we could do it again. Hopefully, like I said, we're planning that in May. So hopefully,
Bless you, baby. Want to see the baby?
What?
The baby.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, beautiful.
Put your face up here.
Oh.
Little box.
Is it your first time using a laptop?
No, because I thought, no, never mind.
She thinks she's right next to the baby.
Hi.
She wants to grab your beard.
I know. She be fucking grabbing that shit hard.
Hi, Bubba.
Oh.
Hi.
Did I tell you, Yanners, that Lee was carrying her for the first time?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're making fun of me.
That should have recorded. You should record that.
I was gonna try to record, but I couldn't.
You don't know.
I think I told Richie, but Richie was paying attention too much to TV.
You don't know how to hold the baby and talk on the phone at the same time.
No, I had the phone in my pocket, so baby comes first. Not trying to drop that baby. They'll kick
¿Tiene hambre o tiene sueño?
They'll kick me down the stairs.
Both?
Yeah. She just woke up from a nap, so we're gonna have to give her milk like in maybe 20 minutes, right?
She's like, pay attention to me. Hello.
Do you carry her yet?
Yeah, of course I did.
Yeah. I think I got a video. Is with you or
no,
Paris?
that was Paris.
Yeah, I got a video of Yanni carrying Paris dancing merengue or something.
Yo, Paris is big.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, she drinks milk like nothing.
I called Nelly this so Paris for some reason sleeps like so weird. She was sleeping like así cruzado.
Yeah, horizontal.
Horizontal like that on her chest. I'm like, why is she sleeping like that? She's like, that's how she sleeps.
This one sleeps spinning the whole corner. Put her down one way, you find her the other way. She's just like her mother. So I know when she gets her moving around.
Trying to find that sweet spot.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Careful.
She hungry.
Careful.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was definitely good. Can we do it again in 4 or 5?
Yeah. Hopefully we can. In a few months.
Will y'all come?
Yeah.
With my bikini shorts.
Gotta buy Elena some floaties.
Oh yeah, that's what Jameer was telling me. He's like, yo, make sure you buy floaties for when the summer comes. We'll do the barbecues.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, babies love water, so she gonna love that water.
No.
Yeah.
Joy.
But yeah, man, we had a great time. So that was pretty much the trip. Chuleta Lee in New York and Jersey. Yeah. Look at her. She's like, what? What's going on? What?
Who's these two ugly people?
She's like, what TV show is this? It's not my. What's her favorite show again?
Is ya really Coco Melon?
Yeah.
Coco Melon.
It's not the Bear Show. It's Chicago Bears.
What bear is that? What show?
It's on Netflix. Albert put it that day. It's like a cartoon thing.
Oh.
Like a little girl dressed in pink and a bear.
Yeah.
It's not Coco Melon?
She watches Coco Melon, but it's like too advanced for her. So she be watching the Mash and the Bear because they basically just running around the whole TV. Yeah, you get the little girl speaking. The bear doesn't even talk. So she starts watching that when she's sitting in her little rocket chair over there.
That's cute.
Yeah, man. Then let's get into do you want to do everything else that we do, sports and movies, or you want to talk about the 4 years?
Nah, we could get into 4 years on the next one. Let's get to sports, because that way I could have a few ideas and episodes from the past. But sports wise, there was a big UFC card on Saturday, which is I think UFC 262, I believe. Which I saw. I think Albert was watching it too on Saturday.
The prelims were good, man. I watched some of the prelim fights. They were good. The whole card, the main card was good. I'll go straight to the co-main event. I thought, to be honest, that kid Brandon Moreno won the fight.
Me too.
But they gave it to the other guy, I guess, so they could do a number 4.
Yeah.
I rarely see any other two people that could make money out of that division. I don't know. That's 125 division. I don't know if Cody's in that division.
Cody got knocked out. He went down to that division. He got knocked out. I don't know if Dylan Shaw is in that weight. I always get confused.
125.
No, I think he's 135.
Oh, okay.
I think he's in Peter. Is it Jan? Oh no, it's Jermaine Sterling. I think it's 135. Who knows, man? Yeah, but
he's the champion of that division, or is it?
I know. I think Peter Yan is the champion in one of those weight. I don't know. It was 145, 135, and then is the other guy that he beat out Jermaine Sterling's, the ballhead guy. He's one of those weights. He's the one that he beat Holloway, I think, twice.
Okay.
Yeah, but and I think he's from New Zealand. But like Al said, the co-main event was much better. I watched the UFC in bed with my sister leading up to it, so she was actually looking forward to it. That was a good fight. It was a good fight. That crowd, I never seen the crowd so like into it. Like that crowd loved that Mexican guy, Brandon Moreno. That crowd was like electric. And I mean, I didn't even watch it on TV because I had my app over there. I watched it on my tablet. Man, but that crowd was electric. But so that was that. He lost. Then that the main card, which is the two heavyweights, which was
Francis Ngannou
against I forgot his name, Gaines. Yeah, the French guy. Went 5 rounds. I was surprised. I thought like after the first round that the French guy would just take his time, that he could beat this guy from just like cardio, but the fucking Ngannou, man, took him down, tripped him up. I was cracking up because
he had surgery yesterday.
He had surgery?
The guy, his knees.
Which one?
Francis.
Oh,
that's why he had those knee braces.
He has the ones I wear to go to. But I was cracking up because like Cormier was just like laughing because he knows the wrestling. He's like, yo, He's taking him. He could this shit. Like, this is the most, they were like surprised. This is the most Francis ever been on the floor. But, man, he held his own. It was a close matchup. Close fight, but Ngannou won. Now let's see what happens with the heavyweight. I don't know who like could fight Francis Ngannou. The only thing I could think of would be Derek Lewis, but that could be another boring fight. And I think in Francis Ngannou, he's improved so much. Like
Jones is trying to put his name out there.
Yeah, but Jones been talking shit for so many years. So like, he has. Who knows, man? Like, of course, yeah, Jones could beat him because Jones has all the skills. But I don't know, man. Like I said, he's been talking for like 3 years. He hasn't fought. So until they sign him or whatever they do, we'll see. But that's pretty much it. That was that. Other than that, the Knicks, I think, probably close to the playoffs.
Football. Who's in the finals?
So yeah, so Knicks, nothing going on. Baseball, we'll get to it next month. Like Albert said, the playoffs were this weekend. Well, the last 2 weeks since we haven't spoken to you guys. So now we got 2 clear championship teams, right?
Yep.
So on the road to the Super Bowl, right? So
right now it's the AFC Championship and NFC Championship. So we got the last 4 teams.
Yep. So this is on the road to the Super Bowl. So it's the Bengals versus the Chiefs.
Yes, sir.
Kansas City Chiefs. And then it's the Rams versus the
49ers.
49ers. Yeah, man. I know Joey's happy. I didn't even know. Like, I'm surprised the 49ers even made it.
How many people lost bets?
That what?
How many people lost money because they betted Green Bay was going to win?
Yeah. But if you bet the under, you made some money. So shit. Yeah, and they were all close games, man. Like, I know the Bengals won by like a last field goal, I think, overtime. I think the same thing was with the 49ers. The ex-Bear, Robbie Gould, got the field goal. Yeah, they were all like kind of close games this weekend. So all like pretty good games. So yeah, it remains to be seen what's gonna happen. So are the games? It's 2 games on Sunday? I'm assuming, right?
One Saturday, one Sunday.
Okay. So yeah, that's that. Then we'll know after this weekend who's gonna be playing for the Super Bowl, which is I think February 12th. Other than that, sports, we're gonna get to the Royal Rumble, which is this Saturday.
Yes, sir.
And I think, is anything else that's happened in sports? So I will let you talk about the Royal Rumble because I don't know anything. I just know some rumors that maybe Ronda Rousey may come up.
That's what they keep saying. Also, I keep reading that. I know they're doing the women Royal Rumble and the men Royal Rumble.
Yep.
And you got
Jackass is gonna be there. Johnny Knoxville, I think.
Yeah. I think you got Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley and Rollins. I think it's like a 3-thing. Rollins is fighting Roman for that belt, and then you got Brock versus Lashley for that belt. And then the both Royal Rumbles. I know I'm waiting for it because that's one of my favorites, especially when everybody's in the ring. So I think I'm gonna order Luigi's that day.
Luigi's.
It's me, Luigi, Mario's brother. So I'm gonna see if I order that. Watch Royal Rumble with my daughter, because she has a onesie with Macho Man's face.
Nice.
That's the one you gave her. I think she fits on it now. I'm gonna wear my Macho Man shirt. We're gonna wait for it. I've been trying to watch like classic Royal Rumbles, but I haven't had the time. I wanted to watch one from the 90s, one from the 2000s, one from 2010. You know,
The last decades.
20s, like every 10 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll do that. Maybe tomorrow when I come out of work, because Saturday is when the Royal Rumble is. not Sundays, Saturday.
It's all in one day, right? Just on Saturday? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
so
I think it starts at 7. I'm not sure, but I gotta double check. Everybody, check your Peacock network if that's where you watch it, because that's where I watch it.
but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna
So that's all I got to do.
I'm gonna try my best to watch it. If not, then I'll watch it on the playback. But depending what I'm doing with my girl. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to watch it for sure. That's the one pay-per-view I've always liked is the Royal Rumble, especially when it brings some of the old guests back. I know. I think my sister told me Lita's been coming back a little bit. Beth Phoenix, I think too. I think I saw her and Edge.
Yeah, that's another match. I think it's Beth and Edge versus Miss and Maurice.
Yeah, yep. But yeah. Other than that, man, I think that's pretty much it for sports. TV shows. I know you watched the Spider-Man. How was it? I heard like it was the best one. That's what people told me and all that stuff. So
Movies of 2021, yeah, best movie of 2021.
is it the best Spider-Man out of all of them with the new kid?
And I think you could say that it's just because the surprises they had with the entire. That's what made it so good compared to the other two. But I like this Peter Parker, this young kid. All 3 movies have been good. My fiance, she enjoyed it. He's doing a movie with Mark Wahlberg called Uncharted that's based on a video game from PlayStation. They showed a trailer on that, so that's my next trip to the movie theater because it looks good. But Spider-Man, yeah, I recommend for people to go see it. Definitely waiting for that shit to come out in the app where I could watch it. I know you haven't seen it yet, that's why I'm not talking much about it.
Yeah, I know, but I got Carlos to the spoil. He's like, "Oh yeah, it has all 3 of them in the movie." I was like,
so yeah, there you go.
So I spoiled it for you guys who haven't watched it. Just the same way they spoiled it for me.
It's been off almost 2 months, so
yeah. So same thing. I'm waiting for it to come out the app. Like I was trying to see like even if we could have rented it so me and my sister could watch it together, but yeah, we didn't get a chance to. So that was that. Other than that, what else have you watched?
TV show I'm caught up with Ghost Powerboat 2. This last episode was awesome.
I got to see it last night when we got home. That was real good.
It was real good. Started watching Ozark. That's good so far. I think I'm on episode 3. I'm watching it real slow. I don't know why. Because normally I just binge it, but I haven't had time. Any other stuff that I watch? Oh, I finished Hightown.
Yeah.
Too. That was fucking good.
It was good.
I was back with the Luis Guzman part, man.
Yeah.
I was so mad. But it was definitely a good season of Hightown.
Did you watch that archive thing?
I've seen the first 20 minutes of the first episode, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to finish Ozark and then dive in right into Archive 81 because it looks like a cool concept. It has like that suspense, scary type vibe, and then they make it look like it was a true story type shit also. Yeah,
I watched the same thing like you, the first 20 minutes. Anything else?
No, I think that's it for me right now with the shows and movies.
Yeah, trying to think for my same thing. Like, I started watching The Peacemaker when I was with my sister. So I watched the first 4 episodes. I need to watch episode 5. I think came out. I saw it today on the app.
Okay.
That I actually liked. Pretty good. Started watching that. I think Yellow Jackets ended. Dexter ended on Showtime. I'm just trying to think of HBO. I've been watching Uncut Gems, or not Uncut Gems, The Gemstones. Been watching that on Netflix. I was watching Ozark to fly, on my flight. So I'm up to like episode 5. The good thing, because I had to fly, I actually got to pay attention to it, which was good. Because before I would watch Ozark, and it was too much talking, I'll be on my phone, or I really wouldn't be paying attention. Like, it was sometimes certain characters, but it's been good so far. There's only 7 episodes, so I should probably be done by like the weekend. Like Albert said, the archive, I watched the first 20 minutes. I know I watched something in Prime. I know I watched that Lucy movie. This was like a few weeks back ago, but I got a feeling like I watched something recently in Prime. But yeah, like Al said, Hightown, I finished that.
What was surprisingly good, it was the Hard Knocks with the Colts.
I watched the first like 3 episodes. I didn't get to finish it. I used to watch it like if I did the treadmill, that was my thing to watch. Oh, something I started watching with my sister, but I didn't get to finish because I got tired. Was the Eternals, the movie? It's on the Disney app.
I haven't watched that yet.
It was alright. It started off pretty good. A lot of famous people, but then it started like taking a little bit long, but I didn't finish it. And I think that was pretty much it in terms of what I've watched. For the most part, felt like it was something else that I had to mention. Other than that, since we're talking about kind of going back to football, the Bears finally got a head coach. I don't know who this guy is. Matt Eberfloss. I don't know. Looks like some whack ass Blanquito that we got for the Bears. But as our new head coach, I know they were happy with the general manager, which is like Moreno, Ryan Poles, who's the general manager for the Chiefs. But now we got a head coach. He was the defensive coordinator for the Colts.
Oh, they went with him?
Yeah, whoever was that guy, I guess he was in Hard Knocks. I think I remember. I think
today the Giants interviewed that guy Brian Flores. I got a feeling that the coach we're gonna get is I think he's the defense or gotta be defense coordinator from the Bills. Something the ball, because the GM we got now, he came from the Bills.
Oh, okay.
I got a feeling he's gonna. I would like to see Brian Flores, to be honest, bring some good hard knock defense, and go from there.
But yeah,
he's pretty good with the Dolphins, but that was the one that everybody was surprised that got fired.
Yeah, and like, especially out here when I first. Because like I follow Florida, there's a lot of like Florida apps I be following. They were like people were pissed off out here. But other than that, like we find out that the Bears are gonna play the Giants, so we're gonna attempt for the 4th time. Hopefully, COVID.
Once again, people, we're gonna be talking about the Giants and Bears for a whole bunch of months.
COVID is undefeated against us.
Oh my God, COVID is like 0-3. 3-0.
3-0, bro. Yeah. So
Just stop talking about we going to the Bears and Giants game.
Well, you guys have to do nothing but take a 17-minute drive. But yeah, you have to get the ticket. So that's something. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But that's for this year, maybe next year, depending on when all that stuff comes out. But other than that, man, that's it pretty much for sports, TV. Like Al said, Power was real good. I know we got the Tommy movie coming up, the Tommy show. But Power was real good. I'm like, man.
Yeah. This season's gotten way better than season 1.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that Raising Kanan season 2 is way better than the first season.
Yeah, the only one I didn't really get into was the Detroit one. I watched like the first 2 episodes, but I never really Not that it was bad. I'm sure if I watched it, but it's just I didn't get a chance to really watch it.
Oh, the BMF?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I'm waiting for him to bring back. There was a show on ABC. I think it's called Life or something about the lawyer. The dude that show was good. I don't know why ABC canceled it.
Oh, I'm surprised too.
So I know 50 was putting that he's trying to shop it to another network.
Smart.
Bring it because it was good, man. It's a true story, and the way they were writing that show was pretty good. But definitely BMF I haven't watched. I watched the first 20 minutes of the first episode, but then I started watching something else, and I was like, I'll go back to it someday.
But yeah, people, I think that's it, man. Other than that, man, I was prepared for the snow, for this cold weekend, and for the Royal Rumble. I don't know what me and my girl gonna do. But before we do, I do have a Chuleta smack. I got two of them. One Chuleta smack goes for the people. When I tell them that I'm in Florida, they go, yo, what time is it over there? I always have people, I'm like, yo, it's the same time zone. Every time, bro. Like those people, bah, 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 I get the Chuleta smack. The other one was for myself. So, people, I didn't tell you the eventfuls. We were supposed to do a podcast yesterday. My plan was I was supposed to land at 5. We got here actually early. So like at 4:40, we landed. We had to wait for the because I had my car parked in the hotel, so I had to wait for the shuttles to pick me up. That took, no lie, like 40 minutes for them to come get us. So it was like 5:30. I'm like, I still got time. I know Al gets home around 6:15. And me and my girl, we wanted to get something to eat. And, you know. So we got to the hotel. That's why I left my car parked. As soon as I got there, I went to like open the trunk, turn on the car, and I'm like, damn man, the light hardly turned on. Like, put the maletas in the car, then I gave my girl the key so she could put like either the AC already, because it was kind of a little hot. So she's like, yo, they're saying something about your tire pressure. I'm like, what? So then I tried to turn on the car and nothing. It showed like my gas was on empty. I'm like, how can my gas be on empty? So I'm thinking, yo, did somebody drive? So I kept trying. I'm like, yo, probably maybe the battery or something happened. So I go to the hotel, talk to the people. I'm like, yo, listen, this is, and they were like, oh, we could get an engineer. That person has a charger. So I'm like, okay, cool. I go, I wait. Cuban guy comes. He's trying to charge it, but his charger for the charger wasn't charged. So he's like, yo, le tengo que dar más candela. Venga para atrás. So he goes, I'm going to charge. He goes, rápido. I'm like, all right. So we were hungry. We didn't really eat. So there was a Wendy's right next to the hotel. So we walked to Wendy's. We ate. Came back. Waited for a while. I think I spoke to Albert. And Albert's like, yo, you should get your roadside assistance. I'm like, it's a good idea. I go to Geico, try to get the roadside. They're like, you don't have roadside assistance, but you could pay for it. We're gonna send you an email right now with some options by where you're at. So I'm like, I don't want to pay for it. So I knew I had Hyundai, whatever roadside. I called them. They were like, yo, it's gonna take like an hour and 20 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, whatever. I'm hoping the guy could do it. So then I was in the hotel. The girl was like, oh, and she's like, let me call him. And she's like, oh, 30 more minutes. All right. We wait. Then he comes, try to charge it. My car was like throwing sparks. It wasn't turning on. He's like, oh, está caliente. Está pura candela. He was like, it's not turning on. He's like, this thing is too. He goes, you need a proper one. So I was like, well, good thing. Finally, the AAA comes. The guy comes. He's trying to charge it. Nothing. He's like, yo, your battery's drained. He's like, yo, your shit is low, because he could test it to see. So then what he had to do, he had to get the big cable from his Jeep like car, and then connected that way. And then he had to like pump the gas from his car. Finally, my car turned on. Good. He was like, yo, it should be fine. This is my first experience with this, so I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to probably get a new battery. Anyways, so we start leaving. So I'm like, hopefully it shouldn't break down on me. It was like a 25-minute drive to go home. I'm about to jump on the highway, and then that tire pressure thing comes bling, blinking. My back tire, which is the one that had the flat before, was at like 25. So I'm like, and it was like things. So I was like, fuck it, I'm not going there. I'm gonna go to a gas station. So then I was like stuck in this one place. It was like one of those like parking lots. I was like, where the fuck you get out? Finally when I go to the first gas station, it starts raining. So like I go to get the thing for the air, and I'm like, it looks like it's cut off. So I go inside and I talk to the Indian. Yo, you don't have the air? He's like, no. So I'm like, what? So thank God it was another big gas station across the street. Went there and it was pouring now. Shit. So then go over there, finally get the air. And this is where Chuleta Smack comes in. Outside of all this stuff, because probably Chuleta Smack came in. Maybe I left the light on or whatever. But I go, so I'm put 4 quarters in. It's raining. So when I'm putting in the air, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I don't really, like, usually you put it in, you don't hear much, but I hear like air. So Yanni's like, oh, I told you it's a flat. It's at 18. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, yo, at this point, I'm going to leave this car here. I'm taking an Uber home and I'll come back tomorrow. So I'm like, yo, it feels like the air's coming out. So then I go to the wheel by my, the driver's side. So I'm like, so that one's at 32. She's like, it's at 26. So I'm like, yo, I'm taking out the air. So I know I'm doing something wrong. So the thing ended. We got 4 more quarters. I'm like, so it had the little handle. So then I put the thing and I'm like, oh, there goes the air. So that's when the Chuleta Smack comes. I was taking out the air of my fucking car, bro.
Yo, you a man's man.
So then, I start telling her, like, look at the monitor. Then finally, my wheel by my side started going up. And then, thank God it wasn't a flat. Got everything. And then it just, to go home, was raining, bro. And then there was, like, a car in front of me that I think parts started coming out and shit. That I hit something else. I was like, what the fuck? So it was, we were supposed to do a podcast. I think it took me 5 hours. I got home, like, at 9:40. And I think that's what I called you.
Did you get a new battery?
No, I got one today. So we went to AutoZone. I went to AutoZone after work. And they put that shit in for me and everything. Yeah, so. Yeah. So that was my Chuleta Smack for myself. Taking out my own tire air.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. But now, brother, I love you. It was great seeing you guys this week. And chilling with you guys. Hopefully, the one thing I did notice that now when we first left, which is back in August, everybody was like, "Yo, good luck." Like good luck. We'll see you. Like it was more like I'm gone. It felt like when we left, I felt like I'm gone. Since I went the last 2 times, I had more people telling me like, "Yo, I'm gonna see you in blah 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 months." So some people, maybe I'll see your brother in J-Lo's wedding. I'm definitely gonna see J-Lo, her sister, and Yanni's mom, J-Lo's wedding, and maybe Crystal and Jamil. But at first, when I first used to go out, when we first left, it felt like we were leaving kind of like for good. It still feels like that, but now it feels like even my daughter, like it was hard from when I first left, like for me to leave. But now, like, she's like, Dad, I'll see you in a few months. So that's the one thing I noticed. I'm like, it feels like regardless, I'm going to see people, it's going to be broken up into maybe once or twice a year. But it is what it is. But, we had a great time, man. We had a great time. Both of us did.
Definitely good time.
Yeah. But, yeah, people, that is the podcast for today. Be broken down to 2 parts. Hopefully it's not inconvenience again. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Next podcast, we'll get into some of the 4 years, how we first started, and all that stuff, how short the episodes was, and we'll get into all that stuff. But thank you, brothers, for sticking with us, and the ladies. Peace.